Hi, friends.
We're live.
We are
happening.
live. Yes.
It's happening. We're back.
Look, believe it or not, some people are actually going back to travel and work meetings in other places, and sometimes
true.
you get stuck in a hotel. So we're coming to you live from a hotel in
We
Dallas,
are.
Texas tonight.
Dallas, Texas. We traveled safely with our masks
Yeah.
on and, everything else.
Yeah, you can
Social
follow guidelines,
distancing.
keep your masks on,
Totally
stay
safe.
distant.
Yeah. And it gave us the idea, why not do a travel episode?
Yeah.
I mean, there are all kinds of problems that arise when it comes to drinking while traveling, not the least of which are these arcane Puritan liquor laws we still have. You go from state to state and you have no idea if you can buy liquor at a grocery store or a gas station or a convenience store. Can you only buy it till 5 p.m.? Can you get it on a Sunday? God only knows. It's crazy.
Do you have to buy it from Little Joe on the street corner and wonder where it came from? These
Right.
types of things.
Exactly. Or, does your hotel have a bar? Does the bar close early? Right now, so many hotel bars aren't even open because of COVID, which makes an even bigger problem.
Yeah, I would like to give a plug for Kimpton Hotels, which is one of our favorite chains. We're at the Kimpton Pittman Hotel in Dallas, which is
We are. Now you
newly
know everything
open.
about us. Oh my
now you
gosh.
know where we are.
Don't say our room number. That would be too much.
Well, if you want to join us in room,
No. Bleep.
no, but Kimpton Hotels have this great thing. For every stay, you get this little voucher, and it's called Raid the Bar.
Yeah.
And it's worth $10, and you can either go into your room's mini bar,
Which right now they don't have because of COVID.
which right now is not stocked. I don't know if it's because of COVID or because the hotel literally opened 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they might be worried about people like touching things in the minibar
whatever.
they don't take.
It
but,
doesn't matter. Or you could go to the actual bar in the hotel and redeem it there.
Yeah.
There's also a manager's happy hour that, by gum, we have missed
Dang it.
every day.
We missed it again tonight. Tomorrow, by God, we're going to get to it.
It's from 5 to 6 p.m. every night
At
when you're
every
staying
Kimpton.
at a Kimpton. And you just go to the lobby and you can drink wine
They
with
have
the manager
Yeah, usually a white and a red. And
for an hour.
they pour
Anyway.
endless for 1 hour. Bottomless.
Point
glasses
is,
of wine.
we're going to talk to you tonight about ways to keep yourselves
Sane and
freshened.
hydrated.
Yes, sane and hydrated when you're on the road. If you're not staying in a lovely place like a Kimpton, or even if you are and you need another one.
Yes, you always need more booze. So, first of all, a few little snack tips. You can go to just about any convenience store, no matter even if you are in a Puritan state like Utah, where you can hardly buy booze. But anyway, and get snacks. So we picked up last night for this show at 7-Eleven. We got some great little salami, cheese, and little toasted breads. They're really nice. We had one last night.
It's like a Lunchable, but for real people.
Yeah. Almost every convenience store now is carrying nice chocolates. You don't have to have just a Hershey's milk chocolate bar. You can get your Ghirardelli nice chocolate to go with your red wine or whatever booze you've picked up. And also you get these little snack packs. They're like bar nuts pretty much. And they've got them everywhere now. So you can always find these if you don't bring them with you. Stock your mini bar. The other thing that we love when we are traveling is it doesn't matter what the state's liquor laws are like. You can normally buy wine at a convenience store like a 7-Eleven or a CVS or something for the most part. We found this at CVS last night. Cute little half bottle of wine. Actually, we bought more than one, but we drank one last night or two. And screw tops, so you don't need to worry about having your wine key with you. Yeah. But who do we got watching? Before we reveal the real tricks of this trade.
Before we reveal the real tricks of the trade, which, if you're a loyal fan of DC Wine and Dine, you will know already. But
Or if you know us.
yeah, or if you just know us. We have Audrey from Oregon
Ooh,
joining
la la.
us. Hello, is this the first time you've joined us live? I don't
Welcome.
know. Neil from Iowa. We have
Hola,
Petra. We have
Petra, a faithful
Will.
fan. Petra's a super fan.
Petra.
I
Is
love
it?
Petra.
I don't know if Facebook stopped marking our fans as super fans.
Well, she is. She's
She
always
is.
here.
We'll
we
mark
love you, Petra.
We mark you as a super fan. Will and Brian from DC.
Wow.
We have Dana.
And Linda.
Linda joining us from South Carolina. Michelle from California. Jimmy from California. Mo from Virginia. Or I think Mo is from Massachusetts right now.
She's from. They
Yeah.
travel a lot.
And Jen. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello. And Erica. Hello, Erica.
Hello, Erica Ann. Okay, so the real trick is, and I don't want to disclose live on the air who taught me this or what her position in life is, because I think it would be too much to reveal, but I will say,
It's a relative of yours.
yes, who's influential and wise, who came to stay with me one time and upon leaving asked if I had a funnel and any vodka. And I was befuddled, but then she pulled some airline minis out of her backpack and said, they fit in your toiletry kit, TSA doesn't take them away, and it's cheaper to refill them at home with a tiny funnel than it is to constantly buy new ones. So, we always travel in our bags, in our toiletry kits, with airline minis,
Yeah.
which we refill at home.
We refill at home, so you can see that this has already been opened. The top came off very easily.
How many minis can you fit in one
This
bag?
was a Woodford Reserve bottle that we got on an airline, and we drank in the air.
Yes.
And we just kept the bottle. The flight attendants don't care. Now, one thing to note: don't try to serve yourself this in the
This is
airplane.
true. They frown upon it.
They don't like that.
You can, if they're not looking, but we didn't tell
They
you.
make announcements now saying you can't drink your own alcohol.
They say it's illegal. I don't know who made that law.
I mean,
Don't forget to vote.
if you had a coffee cup and oops, it just poured itself in there, and whoops,
That's
I'm gonna
true.
drink it. Maybe that would happen.
But
So
we like to carry bourbon because it's super versatile. The great thing about it is if you don't find any mixer, although we like to just pick up like a flavored sparkling seltzer to mix things with in hotel rooms. But if you can't find one, the great thing about bourbon or whiskey, if you drink brown liquors, is you can drink them neat in a glass. So all you need is the glass from the hotel minibar and your little bottle. Fill it up. Don't forget to take your bottle home with you. This is ice from the ice machine down the hall. We shall now simply pour in our bourbon.
hello, Juan and Andy. We also have Andy's brother Tim, who is here in
Hello,
the great
Tim.
state of Texas.
He is. Now look at this. You could drink your bourbon on the rocks if you want, which I might have a sip of first here.
So bourbon on the rocks. There's drink number 1. Cheers.
Salud. You know, let me tell you the other great thing about carrying these things around in your backpack and your little toiletry kit with you all the time. You have them if you're having a hard day at work, if you're...
There's a crazy person on the metro.
Yeah, whatever circumstance you may be in. Or you're like gonna go out on your lunch break and you just need a little... I don't know. You know,
You
use
happen
it
to
at
be
your own
watching.
discretion.
You happen to be watching the politics.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
you
You're
know,
watching the VP debate tonight, and you just think, "Oh my God!"
gosh,
from wherever you are,
It's too far to get to the kitchen. I'm just gonna reach into my backpack.
and there you go.
Convenience.
So that's
at
what we
its
do.
finest.
So tonight we're going to add a little ruby red grapefruit sparkling seltzer because that's the flavor we decided on when we were at the store last night.
Linda says they frown on bringing minis into movie theaters, which I do all the time. That is when it's not COVID. You know what, Linda?
They frown on a lot of things.
The
But you know
thing
what?
is,
People
in a
should
movie
smile
theater, who's gonna find you out? I think it's a little more obvious in an airplane. Am I right?
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what you're saying.
But you can.
I agree with you.
Yes, you can absolutely smuggle these in almost anywhere and make this work. And
Okay.
then you just have to order a Diet Coke.
So
and-
this seltzer with grapefruit flavoring, we got
Very
at
good.
CVS, and you know you don't have to have a lime with you
Yeah,
because
'cause
you're
it's
probably
got
not going to
citrus in
find
it
a
already.
lime. It has citrus in it already, so you just
Yeah, you go for it. We should open our little snack pack and have some cheese and crackers while we party
This,
along here.
this snack mix from 7-Eleven. Look, I gotta be honest with you. The 7-Elevens here in Dallas, I don't know what they did to them, but it's like a place you actually kind of want to be.
They're really nice.
They're quite nice. They have like French macaroons in little packets for like $2.50. There's 4 of them in there. Who knew? Anyway, your local 7-Eleven in most cities probably won't be this fancy, but a CVS has some decent stuff. That's where we got the Ghirardelli chocolate.
Is this the first time we've ever dined on DC Wine and Dine?
Maybe it is.
We should do this more often.
You know, another thing that I saw in the store that I held back on was wine in like a soda can.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, I'm not gonna say it's wonderful because I've never had it. But if you were checking a bag and you knew you were gonna be in a hotel or something like this, and you wanted to have something on hand, throw one of those in there. They won't fit through TSA though. You have to check
Right.
the bag.
The key with bringing your own alcohol in, a standard mini of booze is 50 milliliters. That's about 1.5 ounces, a little over, 1.7. So you can get these through because the limit at TSA is 100 milliliters, 3.4 fluid ounces. So anyway, and they got to fit in your toiletry bag or your little clear plastic sack. So we usually think you can fit about 4 in. In a pinch, we've crammed 6 a piece in if we've needed to. So
here's another thing. If you're staying in a decent hotel, you just take booze, and then you get there and you're like, oh, I forgot my toothpaste, and oh, I forgot my deodorant. And they've got it all free behind the counter.
So why pack any toiletries? Fill your entire clear Ziploc plastic bag with booze.
Now, have you tried to order a drink at a hotel?
This explains why you ask me for toothpaste so often when we're on the road.
That's not true.
What about ordering a drink at a hotel?
It's expensive.
Oh yeah, it is. Especially, and so is the mini bar. Like, you don't want to open that dang mini bar and pay like, sometimes it's like $4 the water to use as a mixer, and then it's like $10 for a little mini, or maybe like a bottle of wine that's half this size.
You know, I'll say, if you're not one to order alcohol in an airplane so that you can get the empty mini, you can go to like Total Wine or Bevmo or whatever sort of large
Hy-Vee.
liquor warehouse you have in your area, and they often have these, and they're pretty cheap. I would say this is probably like $2.50 when it's new.
You can get them, and yeah, you don't have to buy name brands, right? Because you're just going to refill it with whatever you want anyway. These happen to be Woodford because that's what they give you on American Airlines, which is what we fly. But anyway, there you have it. These are all the hot tips we have for you of travel booze. Actually, we probably have more, but these are all we can fit into a single episode.
That's right.
So
we had Corinne join us from DC.
Oh, Corinne.
We have Sherry. I don't know where Sherry is
from. She lives up in New Jersey, I believe,
New
right
Jersey.
now.
And
Hello,
Tim.
Sherry.
Tim from Pennsylvania.
Hello, hello, hello. Now we're 2 minis down.
We are 2 minis down. Well,
I hope you packed yours because I just shared one of mine with you.
I have 4 in my bag too.
Excellent.
Yep.
Excellent. So yeah, there you go, friends. Next week we will be back live from DC. Who knows what we're going to talk about? These tips pay off. Let us know if you like shows about tips, or if you want us to return to our roots next week and just make some cocktails. But anyway, yeah, there you have it. We love you. Hope you love us.
Thanks for joining us, friends. Say hi. Click on our like.
We love you.
And we'll see you
and
next
cheers.
week.
Bottoms up.
Cheers.